As soon as The Way came out, it sort of climbed the iTunes chart because of my fans, and it was amazing that they got it to #1, which was so incredibly unexpected and wild. But the part that blew my mind was that it stayed there for a while, and then it stayed in the top 10 for a while, and then it stayed in the top 20 for like 20 weeks, and I think it may possibly still be there, and then I started hearing it on the radio like 4 times a day, and like it was just the most insane thing in the whole world. I was never expecting it, and I'm so happy it was received well. It feels like a diva moment, you know? Well, the thing that I love the most about Baby I, and the reason why I picked it as a second single, is because it just sounds so theatrical to me. It just feels so fun and glamorous and feel good, and I love that about it. The whole song is about not knowing what to say because you love somebody so much. Can't finish your sentences. The album's been an amazing experience. The producers I worked with Harmony Samuels, who's just been so incredible. My friends Chris Riddick and Leon G. Thomas III did a lot of it as well, which is really exciting. Babyface as well, which was so exciting. Those are the only people I've really worked with on the production side. We've kept it like sort of very family close and just a small group of people. And as far as features and collaborations, I did a duet with Mika, which was originally for his project, but I think it's going to end up on mine as well. And I did a duet with Big Sean, which is really exciting, and Nathan Sykes from The Wanted. So I'm really excited. There aren't too many collaborations on the album, but a fun amount. And I'm excited because all the people I got to work with I really like, and they're good friends to me, so it's cool. Well, the Listening Sessions tour is about introducing my fans to the album in a very intimate way. We're playing smaller venues, and they're not that small, but still, they were playing more intimate venues, and performing the entire album top to bottom for my fans. So the album won't be out yet, so it'll be our way of introducing them to the music and to the album, and I think it's a really fun way to do it. I like that, because it feels more personal, and they'll get to see us performing it, so it'll help them understand it, and I don't know. It'll be exciting. I think it'll be a beautiful way to do it. Very excited. As a female artist in this industry, when you first come out, the natural thing for everybody to do is just to compare it to what's already out there. Like when Mariah first came out, they compared her to Whitney. When Whitney first came out, they compared her to Aretha. When Aretha came out, I'm sure they compared her to I don't know, Ella Fitzgerald, I don't know. But and when Christina came out, Mariah and JoJo, and you know, I take it as a huge compliment because Mariah is the queen vocalist, and so I think that's a huge compliment. But I really just can't wait for people to hear the rest of the music and the rest of the album so that they can know what Ariana's about. And I think it's a huge compliment. I love Mariah. Well, the thing that I love the most about Baby I, and the reason why I picked it as a second single, is because it just sounds so theatrical to me. Like it sounds like a big, fun production, and like dancing, and like there's a modulation at the end, which of course sold me. But I don't know, it feels like Dreamgirls to me, and it just feels so fun and glamorous and feel good, and I love that about it. And I also got to sing a little more on it, which was really fun for me. And I don't know, I love it. It feels like a diva moment, you know? It says, but every time I try to say it, words, they only complicate it. So it's the whole song is about not knowing what to say because you love somebody so much. You can't finish your sentences. Well, it was interesting because as soon as The Way came out, it sort of climbed the iTunes chart because of my fans, and it was amazing that they got it to #1, which was so incredibly unexpected and wild. But the part that blew my mind was that it stayed there for a while, and then it stayed in the top 10 for a while, and then it stayed in the top 20 for like 20 weeks, and I think it may possibly still be there, and And then I started hearing it on the radio like 4 times a day, and like it was just the most insane thing in the whole world. I was never expecting it, and I'm so happy it was received well. Well, Mika and I are signed to the same label, Republic Records, and I think what happened was he was like, "I want a female feature on this," and he had a rap on it before, and he rewrote it to be like a sing. I actually recorded a rap version of it because he like wanted me to do what was there originally, and he was like, "Let's do a singing version." I was like, "Good." Thank God. Thank you, Mika. But yeah, we did the singing version, and it was fun because I got to help write some of the melodies, which was very exciting. And it just sort of fell into place. I don't really know how he found out about me or what happened, but could possibly be because we were signed to the same label. But when we were shooting the video, I was like, "Why me?" He was like, "'Cause I think you're really cool. I like your voice." And I was like, "Thank you," because I love his work, so it was cool. I listen to a lot of Frank Ocean. I love Frank Ocean. I listen to his album on repeat. Uh, um, I listen to a lot of Imogen Heap. Always. I love her music. She's my number one favorite artist, I'd probably say. India.Arie is another one of my favorites. My music is very weird. I listen to like top 40 and I listen to radio because I love it and I love what's on the radio at all times. But when it comes to my iPod, I have the same like ancient iPod from like 6th grade, I'd say, where my top played songs are like "Sweet Escape" by Gwen Stefani and like Akon and like what's that other Akon song? Um, what is it? Uh, Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no, 'cause I got you, babe. That and like "Sweet Escape" are my top play songs on my iPod. So random. My iPod is frozen in time. When I was younger, I grew up listening to uh, Whitney, Christina Aguilera, Destiny's Child, TLC, Brandy, Monica, Mariah, all the great divas of the 90s and everything, and NSYNC as well. But yeah, I think because I grew up in a very musical household, uh, I loved singing, and I grew up singing along with those women, so that's why I'm drawn to sing that kind of music. Oh, I would love to do theater again. I love Broadway. I love musical theater. I would jump into a random 2-week run of Wicked at the Pasadena Playhouse in a heartbeat. Like I just love doing live theater. You don't even have to pay me. Well, it's pretty surreal because for most of my life I've been recognized as an actress by like younger kids or families when I'm in public, but now I get just like older people, like adults and older teenagers coming up to me that are like, "Hey, your music is really cool," and I'm like, "That's pretty cool." So it's very exciting. I don't know. I don't know. I would probably die. 'Cause for me, like, it wouldn't even be about like winning. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to like. I wouldn't like. I don't know. I wouldn't be like disappointed if I didn't get it. I don't know. I would just be like probably pee a little bit. I found out I'd probably pee my pants. No, I don't know. I don't know. It would be insane. Music is my life. It would be the ultimate compliment.